Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome to our Let's Play of the original Final Fantasy. Now, we've talked about this before in a channel update, but the original Final Fantasy is one of my favorite games of all time. Not my favorite game of all time, that goes to a later Final Fantasy title, but one of my favorites. It's also one of the games that got me started in role. It is the game that got me started in role-playing games, let's be honest. I got a Nintendo when I was quite young, played Super Mario Brothers, other type games, but this was the game that got me started. So let's go ahead and play through one of the greatest games of all time. It just is. So this is our startup screen for Final Fantasy, and it gives us the story of Final Fantasy right off the bat. The world is veiled in darkness. The wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. And that is Final Fantasy. So, here at the start menu, we're starting a new game. I don't think I have any save files on here. We are going to go ahead and pump this message rate up to a 7. Now we'll do a, 7 sounds good. What the message rate, the respond rate, is how long it takes for the messages in things like combat to pop up on the bottom of the screen. You can set it lower if you need more time to read, but we won't need that much time. Because dialogue boxes and things like that, they stay on screen until we hit a button. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. And the first thing we have to do is we have to go ahead and set up our team. So the first thing, we're going to have a fighter. He's going to be a big, strong guy. He's going to lead our party. And this is going to be Grug. Grug the fighter. Greatest of all fighters. There we go. Now, along with Grug is going to be his right-hand man, a thief, an elf, who will go with him. Now, it's an elf, so it's not as important as Grug. I mean, that's by default. But we want a thief along, too, where Grug, our fighter, is a strong man at the front of the party. Our thief, who's going to be named Feln, he is going to be our guy that we can run away with, in case we get in a battle we don't want to be in. So we'll go ahead and name our thief here, Feln. A good elvish name. Next, we need a white mage. The white mage is going to heal our party, protect us, make sure we survive our big journey, and our white mage's name is going to be White, so that we know what's going on. And then finally, we're going to have a magical powerhouse with us, a black mage. Not only a magical powerhouse, but that image of the black mage, the no-face, pointy hat, is an iconic image from Final Fantasy. It's gone throughout all the games. Everyone knows what that is. And his name, of course, his name will be Black. Where's the K? There it is. Alright, so we have our party. Grug the fighter, Feln the thief, White the white mage, and Black the black mage. Let's begin our journey. Alright, we start outside of the town of Corneria, because this is the original, not one of the remakes, where they fixed the spelling to Cornelia. We are outside the town of Corneria, here on the world map, and as usual with my Let's Plays for games like this, I have got a map ready for us. So we'll go ahead and pop that up. Boop! There's the map. And let's zoom in. We are starting the game out right here in front of Castle Canaria. This map actually brings back a lot of memories too as a kid. You see these sections where you could put notes for each area? Oh, I used those heavily as a kid. It was great. But we are going to start out here. Castle Canaria is our beginning spot for this adventure. So, without further ado, let's head into the castle and find out what's going on. We are, of course, going to want to talk to everybody, so let's see what we have to say. The king is looking for the light warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? Well, we are. We know this because if we hit our menu button, in the top left, you can see that we have 4 magical orbs of light that we need to equip. Who else is in this castle? Oh, my sister. Not sure what you're talking about, lady, but okay. I hope your sister's okay in the long run. I wouldn't want to wish ill on anyone's sister whatsoever. The king is looking for the light warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? Well, I am. And actually, I need to do something here that should not affect you guys at all. If you guys hear the volume drop, I'm sorry. I'll know by the end of this first video if we're okay or not on the volume. Ooh, it was blowing my eardrums out. What do we have down here? We got a dude here. In sadness, the queen locked herself inside. Hello, queen. I am Jane, queen of Corneria. Please, save my daughter, Princess Sarah. So Princess Sarah needs saved. Okay? Good to know. Please, save the princess. Alright, that's all. We'll make that our goal. Save a princess. Sounds important. Garland used to be a good knight until... Sounds like there's a Garland who's a bad guy. I thought there was a... Nope, I thought there was an invisible guy up there, but it's been a long time since I played through the first Final Fantasy game. Of course, we want to make sure we talk to everybody in the castle. An ancient rule of these, as we saw in games like our playthrough of Dragon Quest, it's important to talk to everybody, because you never know who's going to give you that most important clue that will lead you to the next step. Let's see. Got an old guy over here. 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the mystic key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for self-keeping. Okay. The door is locked by the mystic key. And this guy told us the same thing. So we got a treasury here that we can't get into without the mystic key. Okay. I don't feel like walking all the way back around. We'll do the little out and in trick to reset the castle. Alright. So let's head up to the second floor of this castle. Let's see. What's down this way? Anything? Nobody here. And oh, got a guard over here. Reports say that Garland holds the princess at a temple to the northwest. Alright, and remember, Garland, he used to be a good knight. Now, I already know some of this, but I'm repeating things and going places I normally wouldn't go if I was playing, because I just want you guys to see how great this game is. The king is looking for the light warriors. Yes, that's us. Let's talk to the king. Light warriors, just as in Lucan's prophecy. Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. Alright, so we're off to save a princess. We know that she's been kidnapped by a man named Garland, who used to be a good knight of the castle. Okay. That means we need to head out on an adventure. But right now, we have nothing. We have no weapons. We have no armor. Nobody has any magic. We need to get ready. So let's head into town. And we have 400 gold. This is Corneria, the Dream City. See your face upon the clean water? How dirty. Come, wash your face. Oh, I mean, we've been traveling. I am Arilon, the dancer. Good to know. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. This is a very clicky Nintendo controller. This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact, it's just an ordinary well. Thanks, game. Alright, so we need to buy some equipment. So we'll go in the armor shop, and we're going to buy some chain armor for Grug. We're going to buy some wooden armor For Feln, I mean, he's an elf. He can wear wooden armor. And we're going to buy some basic cloth armor for White and for Black Mage. There we go. And next up, we're going to head here, and we are going to buy a rapier for Grug. We are going to buy a rapier for Feln. We are going to buy an iron hammer for White, and we are going to buy a small dagger for Black. That leaves us 215 gold. So let's buy some spells. So right now, White is our white mage who can learn white magic. We're in the white magic shop after all. We're going to have her learn Cure, which is our basic healing spell. And we are going to go into the black mage shop. And we're going to have Black learn the fire spell. Alright. So now, let's take a look at our equipment screen. First, for weapons. Let's equip our rapiers, iron, and small dagger. Let's equip our armor. And I want to take a look at one thing real quick here, and that is our magic. So you notice, for example, our white mage has the Cure spell. You'll notice this magic screen is not very big and how it's divided out in lines for level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for spells. Well, here's the trick to Final Fantasy. You'll notice that there were 4 spells available for sale for the white magic and black magic shop. Each of our mages can only learn 3 of the 4 spells, so we have to make some difficult choices throughout the game. Luckily, for us, we have a chart that comes with the game that actually shows us what spells people can use. So if we actually look here, I hope this can be read. So here we go, level 1 white spells. It shows us who can learn. Our white mage can learn all the white spells, our black mage all the black. It tells us what each of the spells do, and so that way, and who it affects, if it's a whole the enemy party or just one person, etc. So we have this fancy chart. The other cool thing on this chart is it tells us, zoom out just a tiny bit, it tells us who can use what weapon in the game. It also tells us who can equip what armors in the game. And it tells us, oh, that's all more of the spells. So this chart will tell us what we can and cannot equip throughout the entire game. And we're going to need this equipment to fight monsters, because there is a plethora of vicious monsters. Oh, this is not a thing I can zoom in on for some reason. Whoop. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me zoom. There are a giant number of monsters in this game for us to battle. So we will need all the equipment we can find and equip. But for right now, let's head back to the game. Alright, so we're equipped, we're ready. It's time for us to head out into the world. Let's make sure we talk to the rest of the townsfolk. Okay, everybody wants us to save the princess. Hopefully we get some new dialogue after we save her. Lucan left this town to join his colleagues at Crescent Lake. Okay, so Lucan, who made the prophecy, is in Crescent Lake. We gotta remember that. The world traveler, that guy. The king is sure that someday the Light Warriors will come to save the princess, just as in Lucan's prophecy. That's awesome. Ooh, sorry for that little burp there. Had pad thai for dinner. Please save the princess. Pad thai, amazing. And here we have the clinic. If we had somebody who had died in the field, we could come here to get them raised back up. And then here we have the item shop, which I don't think we have enough money. We can buy heal potions to heal us, pure potions to cure poison, or a tent to heal in the field, but we don't have the cash for it. So first thing we gotta do... Ooh, my home is Provoca, a beautiful port city far east of here. Let's head out and get ourselves some money so that we can buy some some potions and healing items, and then be ready to head off to take on our villain. Alright, so in combat here, we're going to get attacked, and you can see that we're taking not too bad because of our armor that we bought. We're taking not very much damage. So we're going to spread out our attacks among these imps here. See if we can't wipe them out. This isn't going too bad for our first fight. And we'll see how much experience and gold we get. Come on, guys. It's not bad. It'd be better if our friends White and Black were not completely whiffing all their shots. But that's okay. Come on, Feln! And our first imps down. The monsters have perished. We got 7 experience points and 30 gold. What do we need to level up? We need... status, please. 33 experience points, so that won't take very long. That won't take too long at all. Couple more fights here. Some of the best fight music ever. The classic theme. Hopefully we don't get pinged by Nintendo. They haven't hit my other video, which I did as a video of me playing through the first, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour of the game. So because they have not hit that, I'm going to assume that we'll be able to get through this without having a major problem as far as copyright claims go. I will tell you, Capcom, if you're on YouTube, Capcom is the king of claiming stuff, though, for copyright. I tell you what, every 5 seconds, every video I put up for Monster Hunter, they claim. Alright. Take these imps out here. There we go. Oh, Feln missed. Not very normal for him. But that's okay. Come on, Feln. There we go. So the monsters have perished. We got our gold, and we are good to go. I won't do a lot of this leveling on screen. Similar to what I did previously with our Dragon Warrior Let's Play, I will do most of my leveling off screen so that you guys don't have to watch this kind of excitement. And then when we're moving the plot forward, or I'm actually venturing around, that is what we'll actually put in the video. Plus it'll let me just do some simple off-screen grinding. One of the things I love in these games. How are we doing for health? Oh, we've got a ton of health. Just wanted to make sure somebody wasn't about to die while I was jabbering on. Alright. Let's take these guys out. I want to get to level 2. It's kind of what I want to aim at. One thing you'll notice as I play through these games, I tend to over-level quite a lot. But the cool thing is that because I like to over-level off-screen, when it gets to pushing through the videos, we can push right through the plot points when we get to them. So that's an upside for you, the viewer. And again, another upside for myself is I get to sit, relax, and be calm, and just press the A button a whole bunch and watch the monsters die. So let's go ahead, and this should finish out our first level here. If I've done my math right. I probably haven't. Get it, White! Good job. Good job, my friend. Really, Grub? Making Feln do all the work? Let's see what's going on. Alright, oh no! How are we not the next level yet? Oh, we need 9 more experience points. Well, that's a pretty good reason why we're not the next level yet. Woo! Beautiful overworld theme. Ooh, a mad pony! You don't usually fight one of these here. It's kind of an odd Odd thing to see this far south in the game world, but okay. Go ahead and use our Fire 1 spell on him if we have to. Suck fire, Mad Pony. There we go. And that'll hit us to level 2. Grug goes up to 58 hit points. Strength, agility, and vitality up. Feln hits level 2. 54 hit points. Beautiful. White gets to level 2. Also hits 54 hit points. And poor guy at the bottom. Only 47 hit points for black. Oh well. Well, folks, with that, we are going to wrap up this first video as we begin our adventure into Final Fantasy 1. I am going to go ahead and do some more leveling off screen, and when we return, we will head off to the ruined temple in the northwest to hunt down Garland and save the princess. Folks, welcome to Final Fantasy 1. Welcome to a game I wanted to play for a while, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.